Cool, that's a bit flash, isn't it? Yep, that is quite flashy. Well, hello everyone, Texie88 here, and welcome to another review. And now I'm taking a look at the CodeMasters game, which is known as either MiG-29 Fighter, MiG-29 Soviet Fighter, or Soviet Fighter MiG-29. Came out in 1989, and it's an into-the-screen aeroplane shoot 'em up. So let's define our keys. Left, right, up, down. Now you can't use space because that's already reserved for swapping between weapons. So nice little kick-ass tune there. 48k tunage, some of the better kind. Prepare for level 1 woodland. And we're taking off from the runway. Undercarriage comes up and we swing. So it's first thing of thinking is this bears a passing resemblance to Afterburner, although it does have some little moments of itself, and Jesus fast. And this was actually a game that only cost £2.99 when it first came out, and you have to keep an eye on your fuel gauge. I took a hit there. Helicopters can only be destroyed with the heat-seeking missiles. It is quite hard to hit things in this. We're about to land. There's the arrestor hook coming down into the undercarriage. Not that the arrestor hook actually snags onto anything. Well done, you've completed level 1. Level 2, desert. We've got a nice bit of change of scenery and a little bit of change in the graphics as well. Ooh. I'm starting to get some hits here. That's nice. Oh, bollocks. What? What is it with games not giving you any moments of momentary invulnerability when you respawn? I mean, it's bad enough when that happened in things like Hades Nebula or that Tomcat game. Oh, God. Can't I just type this? I mean, I'm on a computer with a keyboard. Let's try another round. I do like the snatches of music in this. Considering it's 48k, they actually sound pretty good. Oh, come off it. I can't get over how quick this goes. Oh, managed to get that just in the nick of time. Oh, balls. See, I barely had a chance to react to that helicopter before it got me. Oh, let me get those blooming missiles. Despite the fact you get all these different weapons, it's still surprisingly seems to lack substance compared to its main inspiration, which is clearly Afterburner. Oh, I'm sure I hit that. Oh, I clearly got that blooming parachute. Oh, God. Give me momentary invulnerability when I respawn. One more go. Back in the woodland again. And notice in the very bottom, you've actually got something that tells you how far through the level you are. What? There are moments where I'm sort of wondering what exactly hit me, like that one, for instance. What? I clearly picked... What? Again, I don't know what hit me there. So I thought I'd try those bombs, as that's the only weapon I hadn't actually used in this review. I'm trying to move about a bit to make it a bit harder, hopefully make it a bit harder for things to hit me. Hopefully being the operative word. I'm still not absolutely sure what's hitting me half the time. Yay! Finally took down a helicopter. That weapon there is the only thing that works against the helicopters. Why can't... Oh, give me a break. So that's MiG-29 Soviet fighter for the ZX Spectrum. Takes a bit of inspiration from Afterburner, but even though it has the different mix of weapons, whereas the Afterburner only really had the main cannons and the missiles, somehow this feels less rewarding than that. I mean, even for a budget title, this game doesn't really cut it. Graphics, well, the MiG looks fine, but it's just the rest of it that's a bit underwhelming. I suppose the helicopter looks okay, but everything moves really quickly, though. Goodness me! I mean, on the on the actual box art, it says fast, frantic 3D action, as fast as a real arcade game. Brilliant. And it is pretty fast, and the way things come out of the screen to you is really quite impressive. How quickly it wangs around the screen the way it does. But brilliant is not something I find myself agreeing with in any great respect, because it as I said, it just somehow it doesn't cut it. Sometimes I think it's too fast for its own good. It's not always clear what's actually hit you when you've been shot down. You get no invulnerability when you respawn, which is a real bugbear, because as you saw, there were those couple of times when not even a second or 2 or 3 after I spawned, I got hit and lost another life almost instantly. That's really not good, and it's really not fair. And there's also some somewhat iffy hit detection. I mean, there are times when I'm absolutely certain that I managed to pick up those parachute pickups. And talking of those parachutes, why is it that quite often they start to fall from about halfway down the screen? Why can't they fall from the top of the screen? That would make more sense. Because another problem that it barely gives you any chance to react to them. You don't exactly get tons and tons of ammo to start with. I mean, the first 2 types of weapon you get, you never seem to start with more than 10. So you quickly get through them before you have to try and pick up one of those parachutes containing it. When you saw that parachute dropping the bomb with the H in it, I was hoping I'd be able to pick that up, but the game thought I missed it. That would have effectively been a smart bomb had I had a chance to use it. It's such a shame though, because for a budget title, it might have been something very special if it was a bit better designed and had more substance. But as it is, it's just mediocre. So I'm going to give MiG-29 Soviet fighter 6 out of 10. It's another of those could have been but isn't, and this really could have been something very special. I actually feel quite sad. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this review. Catch you on another one soon. Texie88 out.